Hello, lovely people. I'm so happy to be back with you guys. I'm so happy to be here for yet another video as part of the Living Lavishly crew and everything. Sorry, I just had to scoot it forward a little more. I hope that you guys have been enjoying the video and the different content that I have on my channel, and that you guys are just enjoying being part of this experience with me, as it is new and I'm learning and growing. And as you know, I always say, if you have any suggestions for me or anything that you think I should do or anything that you think I should stop doing or just anything in general to say, you can definitely feel free to hit me up on social media or in the comments. But just remember my one rule: keep it positive vibes only. We don't do the hate and the clap back over here. I don't have time for it. So in today's video, I will be doing something a little fun, a little different. I'm going to be talking about Unpopular Opinions 2020 edition. I mean, it's not necessarily like 2020 specific stuff. I don't feel like I've been able to live enough life in 2020 to have an unpopular opinion about anything. But anyways, this is just an unpopular opinion video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get into the video. So the first unpopular opinion that I have for you guys, and if you see me looking down, it's literally just because like I have my stuff written down. And before we get into the video, I just want to say that all of these things are strictly opinion. Obviously, nothing I'm saying in this video is fact, just like nothing that you would say to me in the comments is fact. So I don't really want to hear it. I feel like everybody has their own opinion, and we should just like be respectful of that. And I don't feel like we need to be coming for each other, and that's it. That's all. So let's get into it. So my first one is that MacBooks aren't all that. They're like not what people try to make them seem. Like if y'all, especially like if y'all are going back to school, specifically college, girl, don't go run out and buy a MacBook unless you're buying it for like a technical reason, like a good reason to purchase a piece of technology. Because like me, I have an HP computer and it's just fine. And on top of it being an HP, it's also a touch screen. Like I don't do stuff or buy stuff for hype or like for status anyways, because like I don't believe that having anything makes you a better person or speaks any better to you than it does. I feel like if you're gonna buy anything, like you need to be buying it for a reason and not just because it's hype. So I feel like MacBooks aren't all that. Like Apple can literally just charge you guys not you guys, but like the people who buy it, they can just charge y'all $2,500 or whatever for the computer, and y'all will buy it just because it says Apple. But is it really giving you all the stuff you need in like a laptop? Because like my thing is I like HPs because like I like a touch screen because it reminds me of my phone, and it's just a lot easier for navigation and stuff like that. And I feel like my computer works just as well, but I didn't pay over $2,000 for it. I just don't believe in that. Like it's just not that serious. I feel like all I use a computer for really is to watch Netflix and do homework. I mean, HP does that too, so I don't really see the need in needing to spend over $2,000 on a computer. I mean, a phone, that's different, because like iPhones obviously have like many obvious advantages over Androids. That's another unpopular opinion. iPhones are better than Androids. Like, well, I don't know that that's necessary. No, that's not unpopular. But I mean, that's just my opinion, that iPhones are better than Android, but I'm not going to say that MacBooks are better than HP. I'm sorry, y'all cannot get me on that, because I've yet to see Apple come out with a touchscreen laptop. So when they do, maybe they can get me to buy their product. But until then, no, I'm HP fam for life. Let me hit y'all with my next unpopular opinion. So the second unpopular opinion that I have for you guys is that weave by no way makes you prettier. It's not superior over natural hair. So y'all are probably looking at me like I'm crazy, like all that. Yeah, I know I'm wearing weave. So what I meant is that like, what I'm trying to say is that like, I'm not saying weave is a bad thing, obviously, because I wear it all the time. But I'm saying that if you wear it, you shouldn't feel like your hair is better than girls, like natural girls' hair, because it by no way is. Hair is hair. Black hair is beautiful. All black hair is beautiful. From the faux locks to the regular locks, from wash and goes to the curly lace fronts, braids and everything, twist outs, braid outs, like box braids, goddess braids. They're all pretty. They're all gorgeous. That's part of the divinity of being part of the Black womanhood. Like it's all pretty, it's all good. I don't feel like, because a lot of people feel like, oh, lace fronts are better, like y'all are still wearing natural hair, it's 2020. Yes, we're still out here wearing natural hair, it's 2020. Like the natural hair didn't stop growing out of our scalps because it's 2020. Like I'm not understanding what you're saying. Like, it doesn't make sense. And wearing weave doesn't make you prettier. It doesn't make you better. I feel like we're all pretty in our own way, and everything about someone makes them pretty. And I don't feel like slapping a bunch of horsehair on the top of your head is going to make you prettier. Again, no way am I bashing weave, because 90% of the time I wear it. I'm just saying that you will never catch me walking around thinking or saying that I'm better because I do wear it, because that is by no way the case. And I don't feel like wearing natural hair is better. I just feel like wearing the hair that you like and being who you are is the best option for everyone. That is the best thing that you can do. Again, I don't do things for status. I don't do things to follow the hype. So I could care less if what I'm wearing or how I do my hair or how I'm talking or what I'm saying is part of the hype of society and the public and the greater American culture. I don't care. Like, I'm going to do what makes me happy. I'm living this life for me, not for anybody else. So I feel like you wearing weave, again, doesn't make you better. What makes you the best person that you can be is wearing and doing what makes you happy, period. So the third unpopular opinion that I have for you guys is that makeup is okay. So over social media a lot, and like in life, I see people say girls who wear makeup are like that's not true. I feel like, again, being the best you for you is what's most important when you decide how you're going to present yourself, physically speaking, for what we're talking about. I don't feel like makeup is a bad thing. I feel like makeup is okay, but I feel like the second that you think you are better than somebody because you wear makeup, that's when it becomes not okay. I feel like makeup is okay to wear. It's okay to want to do your eyebrows. It's okay to want the long lashes, because that's just a physical expression of who you are. That's an expression of your inner goddess. That is her coming out and being like, I'm here. Yes, let's slay. I feel like that's all that's saying. That's not like anything, and it's a form of expression. And I feel like that's what's so beautiful about being a woman is we have so many ways to express ourselves. Through our hair, through our makeup, through our clothes, through a lot of different things, we have a way to express ourselves. And I don't feel like we should be downgrading and knocking other people for the way that they choose to express themselves. But again, with that being said, just like wearing weave doesn't make you better, wearing makeup doesn't make you better either. Just because it's what's sold in society and on social media, that doesn't really mean anything to me. And so with that being said, that's my opinion on makeup. Makeup is okay. It's really nice to wear. It's really fun to do. I don't feel like it makes you fast or trying to act older than you are. I don't feel like physical expression and the expression of an inner person has any timeline stamp to come within someone's life. Like, I feel like physical expression comes as you learn and grow and develop who you are. So that's just my opinion and take on it. But hello. Hello. So the next one that I have for you guys, why do I say hello every time I get into like another segment of the video? That's like kind of weird. But my next unpopular opinion, you guys, is that country music is a bop. I love to blast me some Chris Stapleton and Dolly Parton. Y'all are probably like, what is wrong with this girl? Yes, I'm Black, and I think country music is a bop. You'll be surprised. There's actually a lot of Black people that think country music is like, it hits, and it really does. Like, when I need something that like speaks to my emotional side, like my real emotional side, like I play that country music heavy. Like, y'all ain't understand. I be having that bitch on repeat. I have it on repeat all the time. Like, my favorite country song is Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton. If this video gets enough likes, like let's say if this video gets 50 likes, I'll do a cover of Tennessee Whiskey on the channel. But yeah, I think country music is a bop, and it's really good, and y'all really be sleeping on country music. Like, I forgot the name of the artist, but the person who wrote Body Like a Back Road, like, I heard that song on the radio a couple years ago, and I started looking him up, and I was like, okay, he has a lot of good music. Like, I could really get used to listening to his stuff. So yeah, I think y'all should check it out. Country music is a bop. Y'all, I am so sorry that I'm awkward. I just like Sometimes I be having a hard time learning how to transition from segment to segment. But I trust me. It's like time goes on and I do more YouTube, it'll get better. It'll get better. Just stick in there with me, okay? Okay. So my next unpopular opinion, this one is more for like people in Aurora, Colorado. Y'all are finna know what I'm talking about if you live in like Colorado or like the Aurora area. Skate City was never the moves. I promise you it wasn't. Like every time I went to Skate City, it was just like dark, crowded, humid, and gave me a headache within the first 10 minutes of me being there, because like the music was blaring, people were screaming, like it just was like never an enjoyable experience for me. It just always seemed like a ghetto get together to me. Like it always seemed like some ghetto slap together function type stuff. That's always what Skate City seemed like to me. Like it was never something like, oh, let me hurry up and get dressed so my mom can take me to the 8 to 10 skate session. Like that was never like a thing for me. And like the police always hung out up there and stuff, and it just like never seemed like something that I'd want to be like. And when I did start going there, like I promise you, everything I thought about the place, I was 100% like I was right. I hit it right on the dot, because that stuff is ghetto. It's overcrowded. Like how can you skate? All people really do is skate around in a circle, be like, girl, her weave ugly, or be like, oh, did you get Shawty's number over there? Like that's all they do is Skate City. I'm pretty sure I don't need to pay anybody to get that kind of ghetto slap together function experience. Just saying. So the next unpopular opinion that I have for you guys is that Uggs are not worth the hype. And yes, while I'm saying this, I have owned a pair of Uggs and they're not worth the hype. I mean, like they get dirty just like any other boot if you like step in water. And I feel like that's one of the big advertisings of Uggs is that, oh, you step in a puddle and like somehow it's not gonna get that like residue that you know gets on the like front of the boot, like when you step in snow. Uggs feels like they can guarantee that's not gonna happen. I don't know why, because I've had many pairs of Uggs, even black ones, where like you can get like, you see all the salt on the front of them. I don't like that. Like I don't feel like I should be spending like over $100 on a boot that's not even doing what it tells me it's gonna do. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, Uggs are mad cute, but I just don't feel like they're worth all the hype, because again, I don't buy or do stuff for status. I buy stuff and do stuff because it's worth it and it's gonna do something for me in the end. So I can buy like Bear Paw or another brand of boot and it's gonna do just what Ugg does and it's just as cute. Like I'm probably not gonna spend extra $110 something just to say I have Uggs, because to me, to be a part of the status and to be part of the hype isn't all that. Like, yeah, so like I have an iPhone and I do certain stuff, but because I like it, not because people are telling me to do it, and because I feel like pressured and I feel like I'm gonna be a better person because I have it. I don't know why people tend to think that way, because that's not the case. But yeah, so my next unpopular opinion that I have for you guys is that Starbucks is overhyped. And I have every right to say this because I work at Starbucks. I'm a barista. So once you get behind the counter and like know how the drinks are made and like have tasted a lot of types of drinks, even the off menu drinks, and made your own drink recipes, like you know what I'm talking about. It's not even that good. Like y'all know the strawberry parade that they put in the strawberry and creams frap, and like it's not even that good. Since that stuff is kind of nasty. I'm not even gonna lie. It has like this weird taste. Like if you drink Starbucks for a long time, if you've drunk it for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. The parade they had before the new strawberry parade that they use now, and the strawberry and cream scrap, like the one they used before was a lot better than the one now. Just gonna say that their matcha smells disgusting. Like when I tell you their matcha is not the moves, that is what I mean. Like their matcha is nasty. Like every time I cut open the bag to refill like all the inclusions, that's how long it's been since I've been to work. When I like cut open the bag to fill the inclusion jars, that matcha be kicking. When I tell you, I be like, ooh, like that needs to go back in the bag. Yeah, the matcha stinks. What is one of the biggest drinks that I see people get that is so overhyped? Chai tea lattes. The chai is so gross to me. It smells disgusting. Like, I feel like the only good version of a chai you can get is a 4-pump grande chai with 2 pumps of white mocha and a little dot of whipped cream on the top. That's the only good chai drink you can get. My favorite drink, I'll definitely make a video about my favorite drinks from Starbucks if you guys would like to see that. considering I am a barista, I can definitely do that for you guys and give you guys the recipes on the low down. Yes. So yeah, I will definitely do that. Cause I be knowing some good recipes like that y'all definitely have to try. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that video. I'm gonna do that because that's a fun and different video. Yeah. But I feel like Starbucks is overhyped and their food ain't even that good. Like after you've worked there and like you've had a little bit of everything, like you start to know the inside beats and it don't be that impressive. So my next unpopular opinion for you guys is that fried chicken is whack. Like y'all are probably like, you're going to an HBCU, aren't you looking forward to fried chicken Wednesdays? Yes, I totally am looking forward to fried chicken Wednesdays. But I'm looking forward to it because I want to go to an HBCU and I want to partake in as many traditions as I can. I'm just saying, if my mom was like, what do you want to eat? I'm not going to be like Popeyes, Churches, Cane's. Like, that's not going to be what comes off my tongue. Like, I feel like it's just whack. Like, it's not that good. Maybe when I get to Atlanta, when I get to the South, like maybe it'll be better. I don't know. But I live in Denver, Colorado. So I feel like the fried chicken I had here is probably as good as it's going to get in this region where I live. So as far as the fried chicken that I've had, like from the north where I live, no, it's not that good. Like it really is overhyped. But when I get to Atlanta, I'll probably be singing a different song. Like when I go out to eat at different restaurants and stuff. I don't know. I'm just saying as of right now, I don't like fried chicken. I think it's whack. That's why when everybody was doing all that over the Popeyes chicken sandwich, I was like, what? Like y'all are doing too much. You out here doing too much. Like Cash Doll would say. But anyways, yeah, I don't like all that. And I don't like Cane's either up here. Like, it's super gross. And that's maybe because, like, the Cane's that we have, like, only white teenagers work there. So, how good can it really be? I mean, no offense to white people. But those white teenagers out there, they don't know what they're doing. They don't. Because that chicken don't even be good. Like, alrighty guys, so the next unpopular opinion that I have for you guys in the video is that TikTok is dumb. I don't care what anybody says. TikTok is dumb. I will never I don't believe in standing in front of screen and like lip singing or like doing these dumb little dances. Like the dances low-key be lit or whatever. But like I just feel like TikTok is like kind of dumb, and it's probably just because of the people who are like mainstream on it. It's probably why I think it's dumb, because I'm like, y'all ain't even all that good for people to just be going stupid nut crazy. And like it seems like to me the TikTokers that are like TikTokers, whatever you call them, I don't know, what are they called? Tell me in the comments. Like the TikTokers that are famous, like, and there's some who live in my state. Like, I'm not going to call them out because obviously, like, that's shady or whatever. But, like, they do these same TikToks over and over. And people act like they've never seen that person do the TikTok and lose their mind after they do the same TikTok for the 4th time. Like, sis, aren't you tired of losing your mind over watching this dude do the same TikTok over and over again? Like, is it just me, or I would get tired of watching somebody do the same thing like 10 times over? Like, that's mad annoying to me. Like, there's no way that you can expect me to sit here and watch you do the same TikTok 4 times over and you gonna get 1 million likes more from the first time you did. Like, that's kind of stupid to me. Y'all are really out here giving people attention like that. Could never be me. Alrighty. So my next unpopular opinion that I have for you guys is school is actually a move. Like, people can come for me, but anybody that knows me, like, knows that I actually like school. I actually enjoy school. Ha, ha, ha. Somebody who actually likes school. Yes, I actually like school. I actually try in school a majority of the time. Like, if I've had my Starbucks mocha cookie crumble frap venti in the morning and usually, like, a little breakfast sandwich on the side to go, boo, I'm on and popping. But I really like school. Like, my favorite subject in school is English. And I'm always ready to learn something new. But I mean, that's probably why I'm really successful and have a lot of scholarships and stuff like that. So I said what I said. I think that liking school can actually pay off because your motivation to do stuff will be higher and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like liking school is not a bad thing. And I don't feel like people should be made fun of for liking school. I'm not saying like you're a bad person or you're a bad student if you don't like school. I'm just saying y'all shouldn't be making fun of people because they like school. Like, some of us actually like that we have the right to get an education. I don't know. just a weird thought. I know, like, when I'm always in school, I'm always talking about, I hate this class, this, but like, I'm always gonna go above and beyond regardless. Like, if you've ever seen my work, like in English specifically, you know I write pages upon pages when the teacher just asks for one page. Like, that's just the kind of person I am, because I love school. I love to learn about different things. But if it's math, like, I'm probably gonna be singing a little different of a song, because I don't like math like that, but I'm always gonna try and go above and beyond. Like, I like building relationships with my teachers and my not my students, oh my Lord, and my classmates and my peers, and getting along with them and just like getting involved in as much stuff as I can. Like, I mean, I like school, so yeah. Alrighty. I don't know why I keep doing this every time I start a new segment. I don't really know. It's just because I think my hair itches a little right now. HBCUs are not a trend. So I don't know like how people are going to take this. I don't really care how you take it. I don't really care how you feel. I said what I said. HBCUs are not a trend. Like, it's not something that I feel you should choose for yourself because everybody's doing it, because that's the wrong reason to do anything. But like, more so, like, I feel like not only is it wrong to go to an HBCU because you think it's a trend and it's the popular thing to do, and it's suddenly a trend to be like, okay, let me say this in the nicest way possible, because I promise I'm not trying to be offensive. But like, when I say HBCUs are not a trend, what I guess I'm trying to say is that Black culture is not a trend. Black culture is a lifestyle. Either you identify with it or you don't. But you can't do it just because suddenly everybody in social media and the greater society is telling you it's fun and okay to be Black. Like, I feel like that's a dumb reason. Like, I feel like those people are actually the most ignorant people on the face of the earth. Like, I know people, I'm not going to call them out, obviously, by name, but I know people in life and, like, over social media and just people that I've come in contact with that said, I'm only wanting to go to Howard, or I only want to go to Hampton or Spelman or Morehouse or this, that, and the other in Cat, because it's a trend, because all the Black people are going to HBCUs. Like, this is a good time to be Black. Like, you don't understand the self-control it took me to, like, not punch them. Because, like, since when is it a trend to be Black? Like, this is not even an unpopular opinion. Now, this is just me speaking on something that I'm passionate about. I don't even think this can be classified as an unpopular opinion, but I just had to say it for the sake of the culture. Being Black is not a trend. Being Black is not, like, a phase. Being Black is not a pop culture thing, nor is an HBCU. If you want to go to an HBCU, make it be for a legitimate reason, not because everybody around you is doing it. Because I promise you, you will get some clap back from me. I will hop on you. I won't stop. Like, you will wish you never said that after I hop on you so bad. Because, like, an HBCU is not a trend. If you want to go, go. But don't go because now a lot of Black people want to go to an HBCU. I have nothing wrong, because like at one point in my time, like it took me a discovery to realize how rich and how important and how divine being a Black woman was, and how divine Black culture was. But I feel like it's never been a trend. Like, I discovered that, and that's been my lifestyle from then on. And that's why I chose to go to an HBCU, with a lot of other reasons included in that, and not a PWI. But I don't feel like I could ever classify or identify even with people who decided that they were gonna go to an HBCU because it's a trend. I feel like that's very disrespectful to the fundamentals and foundations of the HBCU and the people who are actually invested in the HBCU that they go to. I'm sorry, y'all had to see the serious side of me for a second in this video, but I just thought it had to be said. So, whew. Y'all know how in one of my other videos, like, I drank some really good cold water and had to, like, catch my breath? Whew. Well, that moment is now. Like, when you haven't drank water in a couple hours and, like, you get a good sip of water, there's no better feeling. I promise you. But the last unpopular opinion in the video that I'm going to talk about today is that seafood is trash. Yeah, seafood is trash. Like, I don't like any of it. I don't like catfish, crab legs, shrimp, any kind of fish, crawfish, none of it. And a lot of y'all that have been watching my channel know that I'm going to school in the South. Y'all are probably like, what am I going to do? Well, guess what? Everybody in the South don't eat seafood. They have other things besides seafood. Okay? Like, I know people in the South that are vegan. Like, I have a mentor. She said she's vegan. So, I don't really feel like me not eating seafood is gonna mean too much just because I go to school in Atlanta. Yeah, I really don't like seafood. Like, I used to live in Baton Rouge for a year, and I didn't like seafood then. I was fine. Like, even when I go like down to Shreveport in Louisiana or down to Dallas or whatever, like, I don't be eating that seafood. They be getting down with them king crab legs and the snow crab and the shrimp and all that and the lobster. Ugh, it just be stinking. It just seems like it's gross. Crawfish, like I feel like if I put any of that stuff in my mouth, like, I would genuinely be sick. I feel like there would be no turning back for me. I feel like that would be it. It would be over for me because, like, no, I don't feel like me eating seafood would be good for anybody because it's like, seafood, no, I'm good. I don't want any seafood. Seafood's always been pretty nasty to me. And I feel like the biggest part of seafood that turns me away from not wanting to eat it is the smell and the texture. Like, the smell of it is just gross. Like, I tend to not eat stuff, and like, that's first when I catch, like, when people catch it, like, they bring it in before they cook it, like, it stinks. So, like, I'm gonna remember that smell, like, when, even if it's cooked and all seasoned up and it smells kind of good, like, I'm still gonna remember that, like, when I'm eating it. So I think that's gonna, what's gonna keep me from, like, wanting to eat the seafood. And then on top of that, like, the texture is just really gross. Like, it's just really, like, I don't know, it's just like very soft, and I don't like that. And like, some of it is hard, like the frog legs. Like, people say you can't tell the difference between frog legs and chicken. I can. I know I could, because there ain't no way that you're like gonna convince me to put some frog legs in my mouth. That's just not happening. No. But yeah. Yeah. So those are the unpopular opinions that I had for you guys. And I hope, oh, one last one. It was on the list. For some reason, I decided not to do it. But I do want to tell you guys that Whataburger is definitely better than Raising Cane's. I said what I said. But anyways, yeah. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this video and you had fun listening to me and my opinions and my little mini rants and stuff like that. But I'm definitely going to do a video on also why NHBCU is not a trend. Because, like, I feel so passionately about it. I just feel like I have to tell you guys about it. Yeah, and I'm going to be bringing you guys to I'm going to be bringing to you guys a lot of videos. So, and y'all know what to do. Till next time, keep living lavishly. Do what it do. Peace.